The general election is right around the corner, and if you live in House District 25A, this is the Rochester area, you're going to want to hear this video, especially if you are pro-life, if you support pro-life issues, if you support the babies, you're going to want to hear this. Before this video is done, it's going to be nice and short, before this video is over, you're going to know exactly where your candidates stand on life issues. We have all of the details coming right now. Guys, I'm Ben Dorr, Executive Director for Minnesota Right to Life. And in House District 25A, you have, of course, two candidates running for the Minnesota House of Representatives. You have a Republican and a Democrat. I'm going to start this off. I have good news and I have bad news, okay? The good news is Wendy Phillips has filled out her Minnesota Right to Life candidate questionnaire 100% pro-life. That means she pledged to vote no on taxpayer-funded abortions, which is very important because way too much of our tax money is going to pay for these abortions, whether we like it or not. She has promised to vote to defund Planned Parenthood, which is the largest abortion provider in the entire state of Minnesota and indeed the entire country. She has voted to defund Planned Parenthood. She has voted she has pledged to vote in support of life at conception legislation, which we all know is the truth. The moment of conception is the moment life begins. The left tries to ignore this. The left pretends it doesn't exist, but it does. And so life at conception legislation, Wendy Phillips has promised to be a staunch supporter of the right to life in St. Paul. So if you see Wendy Phillips, again, who's running for the Minnesota House of Representatives, if you see her on the campaign trail, thank her for being willing to go on paper and say, here's where I stand on pro-life issues. Here is what I believe. A lot of candidates were not willing to do that. Many people are trying to hide their positions, whether they claim to be pro-life or if they are pro-abortion. So, and when you go out to vote on November 8th, be sure to vote pro-life in your district. On the other hand, Democrat candidate Kim Hicks is going around telling everyone that she supports taxpayer-funded abortions. She will vote in favor, she says, of the Health and Human Services omnibus bills that get passed every 2 years. The next vote on this bill will be in the upcoming 2023 legislative session, and she will be a yes vote on the HHS bill, especially if it's under Democrat control, if the House remains in control of the Democrats. And she's a radical pro-abort. That's the message that's been sent. Ever since the glorious overturning of Roe versus Wade, the left has pulled off any veneer, any pretense they had, right? They used to say things like abortion should be safe, legal, and rare, right? That was their big term, safe, legal, and rare. They don't believe that at all. They never believed that, in fact. But what it comes down to now, and we have in Iowa, the Democrat candidate for governor in Iowa is saying we support abortions up to the moment of birth, late term, up to the moment of birth abortions. This is the true face of the radical left, and Kim Hicks is in 100% agreement with that agenda. She won't support unborn babies. She will vote to support Planned Parenthood, give them more of our tax dollars, and she will support taxpayer-funded abortions. And I think worse than that, Kim Hicks will be a supporter of the bill that was introduced last year, and that is the bill to codify abortion into Minnesota state code. Okay, that's the big push from the left. They want to codify abortion and make it state law, which it is not right now, in spite of what some people say. And so she will be a staunch supporter of making the right to kill babies in writing that right into state law. We're opposed to that agenda 100%. We are Minnesota Right to Life. We should protect life. So if you see Kim Hicks, tell her to apologize. Babies don't deserve to die, okay? No matter what. They don't deserve to be killed because of circumstances that are beyond their control. So tell Kim Hicks to apologize. Tell her to apologize for attacking the unborn, and for being a supporter of the monstrous practice of abortion. And again, if you see Wendy Phillips, be sure to thank her for being staunchly pro-life and standing up for the rights of the unborn and protecting them. So that is the information for House District 25A by Rochester and the northern area there. If you live in that district, go out on November 8th and vote pro-life. And when you're done, be sure to like and share, subscribe to this channel, share this video around with all of your family and friends who are pro-life, and let's protect the babies on November 8th.